So before leaving New York City, we had to visit the One World Trade Center. It's curious what I've read about it. Some see it as a memorial to the Twin Towers. Others see it kind of as a middle finger to the world that brought this tragedy to the U.S. And I'm thinking maybe it's a little of both. Whatever your thoughts are on it, it's certainly worth a visit. The views up here are spectacular.
To each observer, experience the infinite facets of the city beneath us as you prepare to see forever.
Second floor, World Trade Center.
And now, we invite you to enter One World Observatory through the doors on your right, where a spectacular 360-degree view of the city awaits directly below you.
Wow. All right, we're on the 102nd floor of the One World Trade Center. Wow. 102nd floor. I don't know if that shows up on camera, but look how far down that is. Yeah, you can see. You can see. And there's the Brooklyn Bridge. Now that I know is the Brooklyn Bridge. Wow. 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 That is amazing. Really, Taipei was 101st floor? And this is 102nd. I guess they wanted to make sure they became the tallest. Huh?
I guess so.
Look over here, you can see the Statue of Liberty where we were yesterday. By the way, this is day 4 of our New York City adventure. So there is the Statue of Liberty straight ahead. You can barely see Ellis Island off this way here. I'll see if I can get a little closer or a little better angle on that. And then right below us, we are in the center of Manhattan. We got a lot of reflections, so maybe hard to see the ground level here, but that's it. Right here, a much better view of Ellis Island over here, and Statue of Liberty there. And then I'm looking for Battery Point below us. I don't see it yet. I think it'll be over here somewhere. And I don't know what that is right just in front of us there, but in the middle of your screen. But I'll see if I can find out what that is and put it into the video. Share this. So I have Kelly right here making fun of me because my engineer nerd, I'm pointing out the chiller system over there.
Not just the chilling system. Tell them how you were trying to figure out how the subway tracks are made.
Yeah, that's true. I did. I was kind of leaning into the subway trying to figure out how the tracks are tied down, but I made sure I was watching for the trains. But that is a very impressive cooling tower system for a chiller. Ooh, airplane. Look at all the boats circling the islands. Wow. You know, it's interesting that Ellis Island is all man-made. Alright, we're just looking here. Now you see this tall tower right here. Right at the bottom of that is, where are we at? Right here. Is O'Hara's. The place with the fantastic pork chops. Alright, two bridges here. The one on the right is the Brooklyn Bridge. That was actually built in 1883. And by the way, on the other side of the river is Brooklyn. This side of the river is Manhattan. And apparently this was the first, what they're calling fixed bridge. So I guess to take that to mean, in layman's terms, the first permanent bridge to be built here in New York City. Wow, fantastic. Brooklyn, we're going to be going over there later today. Alright, Kelly found a little better view. And actually, I was calling this North Tower before. This is actually the South Tower. And O'Hara is my new favorite pub. That's Brooklyn over there, babe. Where we're getting ready to go. And then the Brooklyn Bridge on the left here. 1883. Alright, another look into downtown Manhattan. And so I'm assuming this would be North Manhattan off in front of us here. Wow. And here's another look at our bridges. Brooklyn Bridge on the right without a glare. New Jersey over here on the left, New York on the right. And just below us here. Yeah, right there, right in the middle of your screen. They got a pretty good soccer game going right there. Wow, this is amazing. Just amazing.
Von dem Steak nach der links sind zwei Kuchen. Die beiden Dinger da. Genau. Ich dachte, die sind noch höher als das. Mach ich ja auch.
And by the way, we are on the 102nd floor. Some more fun fact info here. This is the departures off the New York subway. We are in the World Trade Center Mall, by the way. Alright, and we were literally right there. That height there. This is Harlem. YMCA. Harlem.
We're in Harlem.
I'm saying it wrong?
Yep.
Alright, we're in Harlem. Harlem. This is going on YouTube. So
okay, so you really have to say it right. Harlem.
Harlem. Now it's recording.
Hi.
By the way, we have left the One World Trade Center. Yeah, we just kind of jumped from the 101st floor of the Trade Center to Harlem.
To Harlem.
Harlem. But anyway, here we are. So let's get into it. See how it goes.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Oh, getting horns blown. Yeah. Oh, that is. I said that.
All right. So is this what you thought it was going to be?
I hadn't really formed an opinion
about it. Yeah.
It's not as clean as Manhattan.
No, but what I'm reading, it's a whole lot cleaner and a lot less crime now than it was in the 70s and 80s. So it's kind of going through a little bit of a rejuvenation. Yeah, or actually what they're calling a gentrification. We'll see what that looks like today. Huh?
That's right there to the right. Oh yeah. Oh, you got to park because you know we got to come. We got to see some of this, honey. Oh.
The Apollo, downtown Harlem. All right.
Banana Republic.
All right, and this is the Apollo. This is I'll have to ask Kelly for more details on it, but this is where a lot of entertainers got their started. They showed up here before they were known and became known because of the Apollo. Kelly was telling me that Steve Harvey actually used to host this venue. Anyway, they're going over to check it out. I was going to stop and walk over there with them, but yeah, not happening. Can't find anywhere to park. So I'm driving around here, killing time before I go back and pick up Kelly and Rochelle. I'm thinking back on what I was reading a little bit. I didn't do a lot of research, but what little research I did, seems that Harlem back in after the Civil War, so sometime after the 1860s, Harlem became it was a community of primarily Italian and Jewish immigrants to New York City. And by all accounts, at least from what little research I did, it was a thriving, healthy community. And then New York City went through a period of the what they call deindustrialization. So a lot of jobs moved out of the city. And once that happened, this community kind of fell upon a period of depopulation and lack of income opportunity. And then as things improved in New York City and the economy started improving, there was an influx of a lot of blacks. A lot of those coming from the southern states, coming up here for economic opportunities. And so that population was doing pretty well for a few decades. And then And then a lot of those jobs started to leave the city, and with that, there was a big increase in poverty as more and more people tried to flee Harlem, and as more opportunities left the city, more people started fleeing Harlem, and at least those that could afford to get out. But for those who cannot afford to get out of the city, they were left here. And again, along with an increase in poverty, there's always an increase in crime. So Harlem became known as a kind of a hotbed for criminal activity for more than 2 decades, all through the 70s and 80s. And these days, Harlem's going through a period of what they like to call gentrification. So just a different population group coming in. More money's coming in, but it's a whole new type of economy, and one not based on manufacturing. And it's interesting, as we're driving around and exploring the city, you've seen that there's a very diverse population here, a lot of tourists. So good to see that Harlem is kind of getting back on its feet. So we'll continue exploring. All right, Kelly, what can you tell us about the Apollo?
Oh, the Apollo, at the Apollo tonight with the Sandman. Yeah, it was really, really cool. Now, unfortunately, we couldn't do a tour. Didn't even know they had a tour for the Apollo. The first available date was November 1st. And, well, I'll be home then. But I got to go in and look at the gift shop and just stand in front of it. I mean, it was cool. Yeah, there you go.
But who are some of the people, you and Rochelle talking about earlier, who are some of the people that have come through the Apollo to get discovered? Rochelle had an interesting story that Mariah Carey was here.
Yes.
And they basically booed her off the stage.
Yes, they did.
And yeah, so.
And now look at her.
Now look at her. They probably wouldn't boo her anymore.
Probably not.
I don't think so.
And then Steve Harvey was what, the one that hosted
one of the hosts.
One of the hosts on the venue. Okay.
Sinbad was a host.
Sinbad was a host here as well.
But yeah, so it's really cool. We'll do some research and add some more names to it. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We won't try and guess them right now.
Back to the video, the clip I cut out.
Yeah. Okay, I have to go look around. I
Yes.
can't look at the video anymore.
All right.
Bye-bye. Look at the kids out there playing.
All the kiddos out here playing. Now we pulled over in Harlem here to do a little sightseeing, and I found this cool little community event, and there's some really good smelling food down here, so we're gonna go check that out. This is cool. How cool is this? The fall color is definitely starting to change. We are here just before the leaves fall. Alright, we actually found
Thinking you want to get a bike run?
the far south. I have one. I need to bring my
I know,
bike.
that's what I'm saying. Get one and
I need to
ride
bring my
with
bike.
us.
That would actually be nice to have something like this closer to home.
To ride all the time.
To ride on without getting ran over by cars.
Yeah.
I found this little side trail here in Central Park. Definitely want to look at this. Not what I thought to be some interesting architecture. Look at this old wall here. That's probably been here since day one.